Hello everyone. We have two questions here. First one is check whether minus 150 is a term of this particular arithmetic progression which has been given to you. The second question, which term of the AP which is given will be 132 more than its 54th term? Now let us do it one by one. The first one is check if minus 150 is a term of this arithmetic progression 11, 8, 5 and 2. Now what do we know about this progression? This is our first term, let's call it A. So the second term becomes A plus D, the common difference, and the third term is A plus 2D. So we should check if minus 150 is any term of this AP, that is there any AN in this arithmetic progression which is minus 150. This is what we are going to check. So, is there any AN? Is there any AN? And we know that AN is represented by A plus N minus 1 into D, just like this. The third the third term is represented by A plus 2D. So, the nth term is A plus N minus 1D, where A is 11, the first term. The common difference D is the second term minus the first term. Of course, it's going to be negative because this is, as we can see, it's a decreasing arithmetic progression. So, it's negative 3. So, let us substitute and see if we can obtain any n which is equal to, which for the whole thing, for which the whole thing would be equal to minus 150. So, just substituting 11 plus n minus 1 multiplied by negative 3 is equal to minus 150. I'll just rewrite this clearly because it's not very clear. It is 11 minus 3 into n minus 1, because the positive becomes negative. It is equal to minus 150. So let's find if there is an n where it is equal to minus 150. But one thing we should remember, the n, this n has to be a positive integer because it stands or it represents the position of the term, isn't it? It represents the position of the term. So it can be first, second, third or whatever. It has to be a positive integer. So let us go ahead, subtracting both sides by minus 11. We get minus 3 into n minus 1 is equal to minus 161, or dividing both sides by 3, you get n minus 1 is equal to negative 161 by negative 3. Of course, the minus gets cancelled. It's 161 by 3, or n is equal to 161 by 3 plus 1. So, if you add 1 to 161 plus 3, you get 164 by 3. And 164 is not divisible by 3. So, you will not get an integer. It will not be an integer. So, if it is not an integer, obviously it can't be any AN. That is, there can be no term which is minus 150 in this arithmetic progression. The AP does not contain minus 150 as one of its terms. This is our conclusion. Now what about the second question? The second question is, which term of this arithmetic progression will be 132 more than its 54th term? Now the question is slightly twisted. It's almost similar. So let me write the arithmetic progression first. It's 3, 15, 27, 39. So, which term would be 132 more than its 54th term? So, how would you write the 54th term? The 54th term of this AP would be A plus 53D, isn't it? N minus 1D, which is 53D. Just like this is A plus 2D, the third term is A plus 2D, the 54th term is A plus 53D. Now this is 132. um, which term? Which term? Meaning, is there any term an which is 132 more than a plus 53d? So this is your question. Is there any term an which is 132 more than the 53rd term? So now our an can also be written as, because it stands for some term, you can write it as a plus n minus 1 d. So you will have to find this n, right? For which whatever given is holds true. So in order to find n, let us subtract minus a to both sides of the equation. So what do you get if you subtract minus a? You just get n minus 1 into d is equal to 132 plus 53d. Now let's, of course we know what is a, but since it's easy to cancel it out, we are cancelling it out. Even if you don't cancel, it's okay. You can have a as 3 and continue with whatever we are doing. Now what is the difference? The difference is equal to 15 minus 3, second term minus first term, or third term minus second term. So the difference is 12. So let's continue with our equation now. 12 into n minus 1. In fact, we are going to find this n is equal to 132 plus 53 multiplied by 12. So what is 53 multiplied by 12? As a shortcut, I can add 53 into 10 plus 53 into 2. So this would give me 53 into 12, 636. Of course, you can multiply and see if you are not able to understand what I am doing here. So this is equal to 132 plus 636, which will give you, let me include that, 132 plus 636, which is 6 plus 2, 8, 3 plus 3, 6, 768. So our n minus 1 is equal to 768 if you divide both sides by 12. You divide this side also by 12 and this side also by 12. After simplifying, we get n minus 1 is equal to 768 by 12. So what is 768 by 12? 12, 6 are 72, 72, 4 carry over, 12 4s are 48. So your n minus 1 is equal to 64, or n is equal to 64 plus 1, 65. So the 65th term, for the 65th term will be 132 more than its 54th term. So your answer is 65th term would be 132 more than its 54th term. I hope this is clear to you. Thank you.